This is the Fantic Outdoor Zeta C10 Apex Instant Cabin, and we put this together in our backyard before we go camping tomorrow. It's a 10-person tent. It's massive. It's me and my partner and our 2 teenage daughters. A 10-person tent is pretty massive, but when you've got teens, you know how difficult it is to keep them entertained and comfortable. So a 10-person tent is the way to go for us. More of a glamping situation because we got 2 king-size mattresses. And as you can see, the thing that they asked for the most was this separator. So we have privacy. They have actually their own entry and exit. And it took us all of, well, now I forgot to pause it, but it took us all of 17 minutes on our first time. I'm gonna pause it right here. Stop. Let's call it 19 minutes with 0 experience, no instructions. We were able to put it together. It has these amazing arms where you just lock into place. I wouldn't consider myself a pro, but this is also the most I've spent on a tent. But I think we're gonna have a good time in this tent with this much room. This one goes directly outdoors with different vents, and it has mesh covers all over the place. The color is beige and blue, so the other thing is it won't age. Pretty classic colors. You've got a flap here vent for air circulation, so if it gets too hot. We're actually gonna go, and it's expected to rain a lot, and we wanted to make sure we got something that was good enough for that. You also have a plug entrance here. It was really easy to put together. You can also see that the sides come up to prevent water from coming in, so I'm gonna add some protectant for that. The divider was the turning point for us and for the kids. We actually compared it to a Coleman cabin tent, 10-person as well, but I don't like it as much as I love this one. The big issue with that one was that you can actually see very clearly through the Coleman, but this one, it's more diffused, so you can't really see through it. And you've got this big vent here. Let me show you, including this, which I'll add later and another time, this stepping pad on the outside, so you just stake it to the ground and have an easy area to put your shoes and boots to keep it dry and not dirty. It took us, I was so impressed that it only took us 17 minutes to put together with 2 people, and just clicked into place. You don't have to fuss around. That's a game changer. You do not have to fuss around with putting the poles together and attaching them, and they're pretty thick too. You can see how thick they are here. The usual one isn't as thick and they rip very easily. So this comes out and you can use it kind of as like a veranda or a patio, so to speak, for your tent. The construction's really nice, and Fantic Outdoor has nice packaging as well for your tent. You can really see that they take care of their product. Even the packaging, they include some stickers. They've got all regular stakes for your tent, so nothing too fancy, but what budget tent comes with anything more than these guys? So you got that. This was to stake out your patio. You're gonna see in the video previously, I'll attach as picture-in-picture a time lapse of us putting it together, but you can see this big vent will allow good air circulation if it gets hot. So even though it's raining, maybe the humidity and heat will bother us quite a bit. But you can see again the size. Testing it in our backyard, it barely fits in our tiny backyard. Really good look. It doesn't clash too much. It's pretty subtle. Muted navy colors with beige and yellow highlights for visibility. Everything comes attached. The biggest thing we're afraid of is the rain. So it's nice to see that the rain fly covers most of it. Of course, we're still gonna tarp the top, but we wanted to prevent the edges from maybe sideways rain getting damaged or wet. So this is the quick look at the Fantic Outdoor Zeta C10 Apex. I will actually film another video when we take this to camp, and I hope I'll have more answers to questions that might come up for you. And if you like these type of videos, please consider following the channel. Thank you for your time.